Good.
Let me get this
Oh.
correct. I have to, I think, go back to an elastic band for this kind of work.
Oh, instead of the clip? Yeah. So bend your knees and just have your feet flat on the ground and have your elbows and forearms down next to you. Move your heels away from the roller. Moving forward, yeah. And you're just going to start to roll from side to side. And I want you to keep your elbow and forearm on the ground.
Can you see this?
Yes, I can. So that you're getting a little dig into the inside of your shoulder blade, like right there. Yeah. Good. And then you're going to turn your head opposite to your body. And you might get a little bigger stretch from that because your skull is going to act as a little counterweight. Yeah.
I'm going to start trying something at this point, which you can correct. I'm going to actually let my hips, my breast go, stretch it,
Yeah.
but pull in under it. So if that's wrong.
No, that's perfectly appropriate. Yes. Yes. Nice. Just a few more. Great. And then come back so you're just in the center again. Separate your knees a little. Yeah. And let's lift both arms straight up towards the ceiling. Yeah, bring them a little more forward. Yeah, and now hold there. Keep your head down, but lift up your arms and your shoulders as if you were going to grab something from the ceiling. Nope, the actual ceiling, not your head. The ceiling, yeah, that way. So you're going to protract and retract here, and then pull back. And then pull forward, yes. And then retract back. Good. Pull forward, retract back. One more. Good. Now, open your arms out to the side. Really reaching through your hands, through your wrists. You can let the hands come down because they probably can. Yeah. And then let them come right back up. So as you open, take a deep breath in. Expand that chest. And then exhale and come back up. Do that 3 more times, Rosemary, out. And bring them up. And up. Good. And up. Last one. Hold it here. Breathe. And then roll a little bit from side to side here. That same work you were doing with the arms down by your sides. So you can bring your, legs together. You can go for that whole kind of side stretch situation. It's going to be a little more intense here because it's a little more in your pec. Yeah. Good. And come back to the center. Good. And bring the arms down by your sides. And separate your feet a little bit again. Good. Now lift your arms up to the ceiling. Send your arms back overhead. Yes. From here, Rosemary, keep the palms up, bend your elbows wide, drag your hands down along the side. No, so separate your hands, bend your elbows, but I want you to keep your hands low. So go back up to the ceiling, back overhead. Hold here. Let your hands drag on your floor. as you bend your elbows, open them, and then drag all the way down and around. Yes, that. Do it again. Uh-huh. Nice. Let the elbows bend, though. It's a different stretch with the straight arm.
Okay.
It is. One more. Good. Yes. All right. Now stay here. Arms are down. And you're just going to lift up a knee. Just lift a knee. Nope. Arms down by your side. We'll be lifting them in a second, not to worry. Touch one foot down. And just alternate here a few times. Good. Staying wide across the upper chest. Settling into the back of the rib cage a little bit. Yeah. Good. Now bring your left foot all the way down to the mat. Straighten your right leg up to the ceiling. Straighten your left arm up to the ceiling. Reach your arm back towards your head. Reach your leg forward. It can touch the mat. Think about that diagonal stretch from your hand to your foot. Let it, yep. Let it come down. Lengthen. Now, can you tuck your hips back a little bit here and get a little more stretch through the hip flexor? There you go. That's what I want. And then bring your arm and your leg back up. You can touch your knee or your ankle. Good. Do it again. Same work. Arm goes back, leg goes forward. Bring them up. Arm goes back, up. And up. Two more. And good. We're going to switch sides. Reach. Yeah, now the leg goes down. Hang on. Send the leg down. Keep the arm back. Keep the arm back. Yeah.
I gotta do something here. I'm too close to objects.
Ah.
Sorry. But, all right.
Yes. Yeah. Open that right arm out to the side a little more. It doesn't have to be so close to your body. No, but not the leg. The leg goes straight. Yes. There. 3. 2. Good. And bring them back. All right, roll off the roller to the side. And then you're going to bring it horizontal.
The roller?
Yeah. Behind you. We're going to put your pelvis up on the roller next. So your head and shoulders are on the mat. Nope, lay it horizontally on the ground.
I was just waiting.
Good. To do that, find your stretch for the upper. And then you're going to bend your knees and you're going to work the roller down to your pelvis.
Let's pull this down a bit. Oh, I am liking this.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, I want to do a back bend.
You could.
I'm not ready to go all the way up, but
Yep. But pretty close. Look at that. Good.
oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Someone's getting stronger. All right.
Oh my heavens. So,
All right. So then you're going to end up with your head and shoulders on the mat and the roller underneath your sacrum. Yeah. And then bring your hands on top of the roller, just holding on to it. You're going to bring your knees into your chest. Yes. Good. Now, here you can let your ribs drop down a little bit to give me a little more, a little tuck in the pelvis. Bring your knees a little closer to your body. Let them fall in. Just let them fall in. Yeah. Good. Now, take your right leg, straighten it out long. Don't change your back or your pelvis. And just reach that leg as far as it'll go. That's it. And switch.
oh, I love this. This is exactly what I needed.
I know.
Oh,
When you explained to me what you needed, I was like, oh, let's do that.
I want to get right in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
The joy. I had the most incredible, you're making me remember my dream. It's as though I was dreaming about this.
Good.
My God, this is like.
And actually, we're doing that next.
You know, I have to tell you, this is like so safe.
It is.
It's such a stretch that you need, but you sometimes cannot get in the position. Look
So now bring both knees in.
I'm pulling
I know.
my left hip. I'm getting to pull it down. I've got support.
Yep.
This is as good as this is maybe better for, than Iyengar, but Iyengar does this.
Yeah.
It's just got so much philosophical stuff that, look at that, man. I have one of those pelvic wands to get at the internal. I haven't used it yet, but maybe this summer to get at those internal muscles.
Right. Now straighten both legs up to the ceiling. Now you're going to do basically just like a scissor split. One leg's going to pull back and one leg's going to reach straight forward. So pretty much what you were doing when you went into that hamstring stretch.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And then up and switch so they both stay straight and long. Good.
Oh, I want to change the breathing.
Right. Yes. Good. One more on each leg.
Just one little stretch here.
Yep. All right, now hold on to the roller. Give me some big circles with those legs. So go back, open, really reach long and away. Good. How's that?
Great.
Good.
Just amazing. Who needs the reformer? I mean, I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love the reformer, but I do not think, I'm sorry, and I would argue with anybody, it does not replace floor.
No, it doesn't. Go the other way now. Just keep a hold of the roller so it doesn't keep rolling out from under you. Pull it towards you a little more. Yeah. That's it. Mm-hmm. Good. Yep. You can go all the way up to your head here if you want. You can go all the way up into fish.
Go all the way up
So
into
you know. You can go all the way up into fish pose if you wanted to. You can come up to your head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, fish pose, I only know how to do the hands underneath.
Right. Good. Yes. And come out of that. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. I just want you to do a knee sway up on the roller here to drop your knees to one side. Both of them. Dig into that hip, the bottom hip. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Go the other way.
I'm falling. Let's try it with your.
And good. And there we are. Yeah.
Do I like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, so come onto your stomach or, you know, on kind of all fours.
Yeah.
And you're going to have the roller under your thigh. Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I know.
I could tell already. Yes.
Already, I know.
Yeah,
Because
and then you're
the,
going to roll the quads.
The gallbladder meridian is there.
Yes.
That's the torture meridian.
Now, externally rotate your legs a little bit from the hip and just keep rolling. It's going to hit a slightly different spot.
It's painful, of course.
Right, yeah. And now do a little internal rotation. And it's going to be painful in a different way.
External rotation for me is the worst.
Mm. Good. And come off of that.
Yeah. have to do the painful back extensions.
All right, so come out on your stomach. All right. Good. So lift up your head first. Yeah. Just head, chest, and then arms. Yes. And down. And really think length, like head comes up first, neck lengthens, your gaze is slightly up, the arms pull back, the thoracic spine goes forward and up, the lower back goes forward and up, and come back down. Good. Up. And come back down. One more. Good. Pull your hands back to your hips. Take a big stretch there. Open the arms out. Do it again. 2 more times. Same thing. Pull back. Lengthen. Keep the shoulders pulling back. Yes. And out. One more. Good. Come down.
That actually speeds up my heart.
Yeah. But it's also, I mean, when you're in that position, you're using all of your major muscles.
It's the hardest thing I do.
Now hold there, open up your collarbones a little bit more. Get heavier in your pubic bones and your hip crease. And think about lifting up and out of that. Good. Yeah. And then you're going to lift up the right leg. Give me 2 kicks towards your seat. Straighten. Switch. Straighten, switch. Good. Yes. So don't lose the top length. Feel like you're pushing down in the floor, like you're pulling the floor apart so that you can really keep the spine lifted. Nice. And 2. And 1. Good. Nice. Come down, bend your knees, both. Reach back. Yeah, let's take a stretch here. Yeah, so upper back more. So you can get a little heavier in your thigh and push back in the leg to lift the upper back, there you go. And come back down. So you want to almost be thinking about that chest up part if you were rocking.
Yeah.
Right? So even find it here, heavy in the thigh, heavy. Don't think about hip lift. Think about lowering your thighs a little bit more, press back in your foot more and lift the chest. That's it. Good, come back down. One more time. Up, up. Good. And come down. All right, sit back and rest pose for a second.
I don't know if I can lumbar it right now. Let me lumbar.
Yeah.
It's hard.
So come out on all fours. Let's do some cat-cow. And extend. Good. Squeeze your blades together a little more here. Slide them. Yeah. Two more times. And Gwen will be with us on Monday for class.
Okay.
I saw her right before you. Yes. Now come back to all fours. We're going to do one more thing from that position.
Okay.
Yeah, so curl your toes under. So we're just, bring your hands back a little more. Your hands are a little too forward. Yeah. So just hover your knees up off the mat. Come down a little more. That's not quite a hover. They can be a little lower. Good. And then straighten your knees. Keep your heels lifted. So really pull up through the front of your thigh here. Beautiful. And bend. Come back to the hover. Just do two more like that. And then we're going to change it a little bit. Get deeper in the ribs, deeper in the ribs. Yes. One more time. From here, stay here. Just scoop your belly up and lower your heels down to the mat. Yes. Then shift everything forward again. Scoop up the ribs. Yeah. Go back. Heels down. Really straight knees. Long, long, long. Come forward. Round in the back a little more. Round in those ribs. Scoop it. Yes. One more time. Now, probably me to come back halfway. Stay, yep. Now, straighten the knees. And I want you to reach your right hand to your left knee.
Oops, that was my left hand to my right knee.
That's okay, because you're going to do both. Switch. 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 Good. Uh-huh.
Cheated.
Switch. Nice. One more each way. Good. Last one. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. You are done.
That is exactly what I wanted.
Good.
I bow to the instinct and knowledge.
Thank you.
And it was so pleasurable.
Yeah.
Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. And I did a back bend.
And you did a pretty full-on back bend, my friends. That was, yeah.
And the last week I did a split.
Right?
Well, I'm not, your body knows. You don't do it if you don't, you almost feel like you need it. It's like, I need this.
Yeah.
Of course, I have a lot of experience with back bends. But still, I don't push it. I am very respectful of my limits, believe it or not.
Yeah, I am too. Because when I'm not, then I'm like injured for a long time.
I have no arthritis in my feet. I know that because when I had that Pilates class where someone changed the cue and I gave it force and it didn't need any and I got a purple toe, that she felt so bad. Oh, she was just out of training, and you know what? It could have happened to anyone. And I went to the doctor in town, who's the only one who's got his own X-ray equipment. He said, Rosemary, it's astonishing. You don't have anything in your feet. You know, no, you didn't break a toe, no arthritis. And you know, I feel with my knees, I'm like, if I have, I actually know enough so that if I get a little soreness here, there are two reasons for it. My ankle's pronating and my hip is out.
And your hip is out. Yeah,
And so
totally.
what I do, I have a way of pressing down on this hip. I mean, I have some, you know, and I can pull in here. And I'm telling you, it just releases it. But if you don't know these things, and you keep putting that pressure on. So I'm pretty protective. And when I wrote that I changed light bulbs by standing on the refrigerator, that's true. I would hop up.
I would do that.
I hopped up on the stove and then would change the light bulbs. So I have given that up. Thank you, Lynda. I'm just blown away.
You are welcome, as always. And I will see you, is it Monday?
Yeah.
Whenever we're seeing each other again, I will see you.
We don't have Sunday this week.
No, I think we just have Monday, which is okay.
That's okay.
I have something on Sunday, actually.
No, that's okay. It'll give me a chance to loosen up a little here, but I'm already, you know, this will have done it. Now a bath and some oil.
Excellent.
All right, honey. Take care.
All right. You too.
Bye.
I'll see you soon. Bye.